Did you book a guest?
No, I didn't book a guest. I did not because I didn't have time because of my soccer team tryouts.
I don't care about your soccer team tryouts. You were supposed to book a guest.
Well, you should care because these kids have nothing to eat.
Well, we don't have a guest
You know
today.
my soccer team.
We don't have a guest today
Well,
now
that's
because
fine.
you
Because
fucked up.
I'm busy with Anthony's boys. What happened to the lights? This
The
is
fucking power went out.
the reason why I sponsor my soccer team. They're all victims of the Puerto Rico hurricane, and they don't have power, much like our situation now. And thank God for the game of soccer, or else these poor kids wouldn't have nothing to pray for but a banana peel.
So you're just going to talk with the power out. We didn't even check to see if we're still recording.
I don't care about the recording. I just need to get this through to you. Anthony's boys are important.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry. It's crazy.
You
didn't
would be
book a
angry.
guest. You didn't book a guest. You were
No,
supposed to
I'm
book a
busy
guest.
with my boys.
Now the power's out. Oh, I know what this is.
You think? What do you think it is?
I feel around. I bet we have someone. Hey, are you in here? Did you show up?
Who are you talking to?
Who am I talking to? This is how he does things. This is how he.
Whoa!
Yeah.
It's your brother Joe.
Yeah, man. This is how he shows up to places.
Whoa!
Just like the Undertaker.
Just like the right.
Yeah, just like the right.
Why?
Are you surprised?
You need to talk into a
I
microphone.
am Joe. I am shocked, and I'm also wondering why there was no Undertaker music.
I know why. You know why? Let's just talk about a fantasy world
We'll do it in
where
post.
someone does this.
That's the thing.
Where someone comes up with an idea, and then the other person says, "Oh, this is how we're going to do the idea,"
Can we hang on for
and then
one-
the other person doesn't listen to the idea, and then all of a sudden we're just doing it after 5 minutes of being frustrated.
I was gonna say not just an idea, Greg, a brilliant idea.
Well, it was Joe's idea,
Even
not his. Not that it was real, but I'm saying this is just how he enters
well,
places.
they're gonna find out once they do the bonus content part.
That bonus content, and we're going to talk about bonus content,
mean
which
the
I already
behind the
denied we're
scenes?
having.
Yes, if you go to
bonus features?
www.
Joe, put headphones on.
AnthonyBonusContent.com. I will make the domain today. You can see all the bonus content I wanted to share from this episode. And that's it. There's not a lot on the website.
What's on? Okay, so you just talked about the bonus content, which was, hey, let's do this really cool Undertaker entrance for my brother. Let's do that. And then you went, huh? I woke up at 7 a.m.
I didn't. You'll find none of that on the bonus content.
Yes,
as
because
that was stuff I said prior
Because it's been
to
deleted.
the bonus content.
Because I refuse to allow that bonus content to exist where you were shitting on the idea with your way-fairy way.
I never shit on the idea. I called it a brilliant idea. And I was just wondering where the music was, is all.
Well, if you were listening to the setup, to the production meeting beforehand, you would have known we can't do the music because then they'll take our podcast down off of the podcast app.
That's why I said to just do it with your mouth.
And you said you wanted to sing it. And I said, you singing it doesn't make any sense because you're not supposed to know he's here.
See, and then I obliged to that. And I said,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. You said yes.
I did.
And then after he showed up, you said, where's the music?
because I thought you were going to do the music.
No, you guys can sing it and we could dub it in over. It'll be real meta.
When
can't do
they
that.
go to the www.anthony.bonuscontent.com, they will clearly hear you going, I'm going to do the music.
We are not. All right. Here's what we're going to do. This is the podcast. Since Joe is getting drunk, you are sleepy, I'm getting high. Then we'll all be in our elements. And
guys
then
know-
everybody could be fucking with it. To be a recycling, one of those arrow to hour where everyone's mad.
But I am not mad. I'm in a great mood. And I'm also, you got me awake right now.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We're a minute
Do you want some coffee?
4.
Have some
No,
coffee.
I think I have my own coming.
You know,
I think it's as good as this one.
Oh, because you have
How are the lights?
You have some Jack D in there, right?
he's got Jack D.
I call it it's an Americano.
Hey, how about, hey, my brother, the wolf, is in the house. Finally. Thanks for showing up, man. We didn't have a guest because Anthony was supposed to book one, and you just showed up through the ether.
I heard.
We were going to book our friend Jeffrey Epstein, but then he got into a little bit of a jam this weekend.
No, I heard all of that in Becky's murder office.
She has the murder office.
Yeah.
And Anthony's talking about Becky Epstein, which would be a throwback to the
Becky
bonus
Epstein?
content, which was not recorded and I refuse to put out there.
They'll find it. They'll find it. No, Jeffrey Epstein, the financier who has been wrongfully accused.
This is making me. You know what's making me mad?
Crimes against God.
Because I was in the pocket, feeling good, and then he made me mad with his sleepiness, and now he's in the pocket, and I'm mad. Now I'm the asshole.
That's what I was saying. I thought you got pre-angry, and you didn't have a reason to be angry yet, and I thought you would at some point,
was angry.
and I was willing to fall on that sword.
He called when I called, and I was like, "I'm in the parking lot." He was insistent there was no. I was literally in this.
I was
building.
angry.
On the other side of the building. He was insistent that I was lost, and I was like, "Why are you mad already?"
Because you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'll say you and I are the two biggest causes of stress in Greg's life.
100%.
So for Greg to put us both on a thing together was a wild
Yeah, this was
idea.
a dumb idea on your part.
My part, you asked to do it.
That's true. I did ask.
I've never seen either one of you not get Greg stressed out. 100%
Who's
for very
either one of
different
you?
reasons.
You just said. Let's go back. You said I've never seen either one of you not get Greg stressed. Are you
Either
now
one of us. That's what I meant. Either one of us. But each in our own way.
This is the second time DeVito's left me hanging, so there's video of me going up twice and just flapping
man,
into
no, my
He doesn't
breeze.
know how to do a high five.
Yeah.
He's never had a brother.
I did not. I didn't. Tell the world, Greg. But no, Joe and I both are, I think, flighty enough to really push your buttons.
Well, see,
Yeah.
no, I think that's the beauty of it. That's why I was always happy DeVito was always around, because he torments you to the same level I would, not
Yeah.
intentionally like I
Yes.
do. So it's almost better because it's like an inherent kind of, you know what I mean? He just does. It just happens.
Yeah, I'm just being me.
I have to work,
and it
at
makes you furious.
No, you being you is great. You being you asleep makes me furious.
Well, part of me is me being tired. It's all a part of the grand spectrum. Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, yeah, very, happy about the whole thing.
What thing?
This whole thing.
Creepy lights?
I love this light.
Well, the light, when Joe's in the room, the lights can't stay on. I don't understand why. He busts them out. His darkness.
Scary dude cast.
Yeah, the light
Yeah.
can't. It's like a black hole. That's how evil you are. The light can't penetrate.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, well, I was scary because Joe was in some parking lot that no one knows about. You were asleep on the couch. Becky was climbing up the wall, putting up shelves.
Here's the thing, but it all worked out, right?
Did it?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, we
it
are
did.
recording.
No, but it did. We are recording.
Yeah.
Joe is here. I'm awake.
You're awake.
So this is all gravy, baby.
All right. We didn't get to do a pre-show a pre-show breakdown.
We didn't get to do our stretches.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. Anyway, how was your weekend? How was both your weekends? Did I see any of you? I don't know what I did this weekend.
Yeah, well, you were in Jersey yesterday because I texted you and you said that.
I was in
I don't know
Jersey.
what you were doing there, but that's where you were.
Yep.
So what was going on there?
You had a baby. I saw a picture of you with a baby.
It's Christina's baby. This lady Christina has a baby, and I just grabbed it and held it for 4 hours, and it didn't care. It loves being held by me. And
Right.
it's very heavy.
You're good. You're popular with the Asians, I find.
Asians have it's a weird thing that they have no control over their bodies or emotions when they're around me.
I was talking about an infant, but if you want to make it weird,
All of them. Female Asians. I don't know about male Asians.
You know what it is? Because I think they get the vibe from you like you're going to take them away from this place and give them a better life. Because you're very much like a guy who travels to Thailand alone to find a bride at 12 years old.
Now we're back
so
to
they
Epstein.
smell that on you.
That's not. I wouldn't have sex with them. I would groom them to be great when they're 18. That's the way.
Like a
grooming.
great mayor.
Yeah, and make them do their stretches, work them out, run them around a track, and then when they're old enough,
great. That's just called grooming, and
yes,
it's
grooming.
not good.
No, but it's good if you give them the option to leave. Like, hey, I've built you with these skills.
Yeah.
You've got all the skills to make
Right.
only me happy.
Oh.
You can go on and leave.
Yeah.
Or you can marry into the Greg Foundation, which is called, it's a several blocks radius of homes that are connected through basements.
Like a compound.
Very similar to a compound, but we don't call it we call it a facility.
Sure, yeah.
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 And every day I go to a different wife and I check on them.
Oh, yeah.
And I raise them.
What ways do you check on them? What do you say?
Some of them I bring food, some of them I just tap on the glass and I go.
So explain the glass.
Well, there's multiple. There's plexiglass, thick glass.
It's the physical nature of this compound.
Yeah. Some of them are it's full plexiglass, 6-inch pieces of glass that they're behind because I'm just letting them know that you can leave, but you have to figure your way out. Like you're allowed to leave, but you just got to figure your way out of the compound.
Right.
And then some of them are just glass tubes of because I am growing some of these wives from a very cellular base.
Growing?
Yeah, like Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's the big plan here?
What do you mean?
The grand plan of this, the growing of the wives and
To fuck them.
Well, no. Sure, that has their
part of it.
perks.
Yeah, sure,
But
it's part of it.
it's to grow an army. I'm growing an army to fight those who say I cannot have 1,000 wives.
So you're not looking to fight a country or anything like that. You're fighting against the idea that you can't have 1,000 wives.
And a country that is the United States of America.
Because they're saying you can't do that.
Pretty much. If they change their ways, they won't be on my enemy list anymore.
So you make them all wear the same outfits? That's a big thing in cults.
Ooh.
I mean, if you're going to do it.
Yes. I was thinking about doing them as like a... like everyone gets to be a different cosplay because Asians love cosplay. Like, you get to be a wolf gentleman.
Wait,
you know?
what do you mean? What do you mean
so
they get to be a
the-
different
Do
cosplay?
the Electra Psylocke outfit.
Yeah.
That's like the hand.
Yes, the costumes they get is a different cosplay costume.
Okay.
So they'll, one of my brides
Sure.
is a wolf gentleman, which
Oh, okay.
is a man in a tuxedo with a wolf face. That's like a
Okay.
fun cosplay.
This is
giant
weird,
hands.
right? What he's just saying is one of his objects of
A lot
his
of
desire
things-
is a wolf gentleman.
A lot of things
gentlemen.
are weird in this world, Joe. Add it to the list.
Yeah.
What's the hierarchy here?
What do you mean?
Like, why are some wives in a different
Sure.
glass enclosure? Why are other ones
Well, the one-
in a bamboo cage?
Fairly simple reasoning,
Yeah.
right? The ones in a glass cage enclosure, because like I say, you're allowed to leave, but you have to find your way out, right?
Obviously,
So the ones in the glass case are the ones who've
Building
been...
mental strength.
Yes, they're the ones who I went, you're so smart that you can figure your way out of an open door. So I got to put you behind a glass case, even the odds.
So it's tiered.
Tiered, yes.
Much like a standard IQ test, but yours is cage-based.
Yes,
Yeah.
cage-based test. Ooh, she's a smart one. Put her in the, fucking cement box.
Yeah, man, she might be the best of her kind. Might want to make this an electric fence.
Yeah, yeah, but you're allowed
But you're making them
to
better.
leave. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
If you can defeat the system, not if you can,
Right.
you're welcome to leave. All you got to do is
get
get
out.
past the
Yeah.
system. All you got to do is get
It's
out.
easy. Real easy.
All you got to do is get out.
Yeah, real easy.
Yeah.
Real easy. Do you give them books or anything like that?
Well, whatever I can throw in there.
So it's like Saw. You're like the guy from Saw.
Similar to Saw, but
I'm hearing
this
it
is
different,
love
though.
based.
Yeah,
yeah. This
exactly.
is love based.
Whereas Saw the End Game was I've never seen the movie, but
never seen Saw?
I've never seen Saw. I don't like
Not even
romantic
by
comedies.
accident.
No, too lovey-dovey for me.
They never put it on Channel 11. That's how I would watch my horror movies.
Yeah.
If they put it on WPIX
the middle
and
of
they
the night.
cut out all the horror, scary, and commercials for me to take a fear break, I would watch the movie.
Man, those WPIX horror movies, it was just the scene where Jason is on the boat. But they couldn't show him murdering.
I thought Freddie was a stand-up comedian because all I saw was him doing jokes.
Yeah, he'd come in, he'd hit you with a zinger, and then they'd imply that someone was murdered
Yep,
after
and
the
then-
commercial break.
Roll credits.
Yeah, roll
great
credits.
movie.
Yeah.
What was so WPIX? As I remember, it was horror movies and Yankee games.
It was a lot of Yankee
Yeah,
games.
it was yeah. Well, they were movies. They had their collection of movies, and they were clear because they would come on once a year.
Batteries
And
not
they-
included.
Yeah, batteries not included. True Beverly Hills.
True Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
Why
that
don't
was
I
a
remember
big
that?
WPIX movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, batteries not included. And you get them once a year, and then they would play Yankee games, and then
so
they
many
would
Yankee
do
games.
local news. And I don't think they had any other programming from that.
Yeah.
And I kind of think it was great because it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so simple, It's like...
It was. I remember the logo was the Twin Towers.
Yeah. And then
yeah.
they had to change those.
Then there was a whole thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
WPIX 11. WPIX might not have been in any other state then if it was just all 9/11 based.
No, it became the WB, right?
I don't think it was 9/11 based.
I think it was 9/11 base. Is a great catch that you just said. A 9/11 base channel.
Great catch. yeah. Well,
Yeah, 'cause you're right. Afterwards,
Yeah.
UPN became the new WPIX.
Yes. UPN.
Which was
so it went from WPIX
100%.
became UPN 9.
WPIX became the WB. And then they
Yes.
had all the WB cartoons at some point
yeah.
or other. Then UPN just like picked up that formula.
Yup.
And they had like talk shows for black people and
Yeah.
then just whatever WPIX did.
Yeah.
UPN went that route because it used to be WWOR, I believe.
Whoa, with
At
the 70s?
9.
Was it
What?
In the
Paramount?
70s?
No. Early, when we were growing up early on, it wasn't UPN yet, right?
I love that anyone listening to this right now really has to have lived in the New Jersey, New York
5-mile radius
area
of us.
from the years of 81 to 94.
People love what's going on other places.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I
Steam
mean?
Pipe Alley. Remember
Yeah.
Steam Pipe Alley
Big
was
UPN.
Mario Cantone's first TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Gay Man.
Yeah, I opened for that guy once.
Me too.
Oh, man, that was one of the worst
Same.
performances of my life.
Here, you have to hear A Tale of Two Cities. This is where you really understand the difference between Anthony and
I know for a fact you guys were always in the same city
We
for
did
like the
grow up.
last 30 years.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anthony,
That's
tell us about Mario Cantone, and then we have to get back. So many things.
Sure.
But I want to hear Mario Cantone.
Mario Cantone. So I'm at Levy Live. It was a couple years ago, and I think they put me.
He was doing stand-up a couple years ago?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing because
yeah,
he
man.
was
He's
a
still going. He's still going.
he was like a comic before any like the acting stuff ever.
Yeah.
So they were like, Anthony's Italian, Mario Cantone, match made in heaven. Not realizing most of his fan base are just older women that loved him in Sex of the City.
Yeah.
And I'm a likable guy on stage, but I'm also doing kind of dark,
Yes.
heady jokes, right? So I knew it was a problem, and I was supposed to do 30 in the middle. And whoever was hosting, and I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go. Maybe it'll be cool. And whoever was hosting came on, and she said the word. She said the word Negroes, and the crowd went ballistic.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm dead in the water. If that's what I'm dead in the water. And sure enough, I was. Bomb for
Positive ballistic or negative?
positive ballistic. Positive. I was like, this is gonna be.
So this
an
was
issue.
pro-gay racists.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I think they just like the idea of Mario Cantone.
was a Milo
it's just
crowd.
like it's
Yeah.
so funny because he's so gay. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they probably liked him for the right reasons.
Yeah.
So I went up there, bombed for a half hour straight. My mom and aunt both came to that show.
Had a blast.
Had a-
Mario.
Just horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah.
And then he came on. He does like show tunes at that
Sure.
point and stuff. It was a rough gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I opened for Mario,
Yeah.
it was a two-man show.
Yeah.
Me and him. I believe. Maybe it wasn't Mario. Oh, I might be thinking of. I had known your story. Mm-hmm. So I was able to prep.
Right.
And let's be honest. I'm a song and dance man.
You're a song and dance man. They love you
I'm
up
a
there.
song.
Yeah.
So they went, this next comedian. I said, don't call me Stone. Bring me out as Greg Corluzzo one last time.
We're bringing Greg Corluzzo back one last
One last
time.
time.
A mankind. He came out as Cactus Jack.
Funny.
He went OG.
Oh,
They
my
played
God.
the old theme music. And I came out and went, hey, you motherfuckers doing it. Ah. And they stood. And I just did, for 20 minutes. And I
Yeah.
went, you ever get the old polio? I did all dad's material. Oh,
We did Joey Carroll bits?
yeah, I did all dad's old material about, you put a fucking food in the, who cares? They
Yeah.
give a shit. Did you eat? Did you all eat?
Ah, man.
Did you eat?
That's
You do an Italian broom?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all
I don't
all
even
the
think I
heads.
know Italian broom.
What?
It's a hose.
It's a hose. You go in the driveway and you hose the leaves off.
I don't think I've ever
shelf.
seen Joe do Italian broom.
No,
You know who wrote Italian Broom, don't you?
Who? Yeah, Italian Broom.
It's my one joke that I wrote, and Dad took it.
Yeah,
my one.
Did you guys have these gypsies growing up? I know for a fact you did because we grew up in the same house.
You're right, we did.
They used to have these gypsies would come by and they go, "Hey, oh, I think Brendan talks about this a lot."
Oh, okay.
Where they go, "Oh, we're gonna redo the asphalt." And they just
right.
You just paint your driveway black, and then you use the Italian broom, it sweeps all the paint away, and no one did your.
we had a family of gypsies that lived across the street from us. You remember that, right?
Who were they?
The house directly across the street, then the one to
Beavis
the
and
left.
Butthead.
Next door to Beavis and Butthead.
We had these two old people that literally sat.
old women.
One sat with the face like this. One sat like this. One had brown hair that was this big. The other had blonde hair. And
they were 80-year-old women. That we mocked.
and they would just sit and watch TV. And we were like, oh, they're just being like, look at those kids.
That's fun.
The house next door to the left, they lived up in the top floor. And they were gypsies, and you'd walk by and you'd hear them like singing at night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then they try to sell you like full containers of like laundry detergent. They'd come to your house.
Yeah, the
You want
gypsy
to buy some
culture.
Tide? It's like, no, we're fine.
Buy some Tide in a different container in a cereal box.
Yeah.
Some kind of mayonnaise jar. Hey, what a culture! It's very interesting, man.
What a culture!
I really-
What? And this is today's segment of What a Culture.
Yeah, man.
They're the worst.
We gotta get a gypsy on here to really tell us everything about what's going on in there.
They'll deny it all. They're gonna no, we don't do that. That's
Yeah.
But it's maybe we can get a gypsy on and gargle their voice or something.
Yeah,
and
put a
black
black
out their
over
face
face.
like a criminal that doesn't want to be known, like a Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, we had this gypsy. He would bring a car door to the Wendy's drive-thru.
Right, that's what I mean. They're just they're up to whatever they're up to. It's something, and it's
Yeah, they
it's
refuse to
something
go
interesting.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
They're gypsy culture. What a culture.
They're so what a culture, man. I really think so.
They leaned
They're
in
doing
too.
such
They know the
different things.
stereotype, and they just like, no, it's what we do.
Yeah. One time
Yeah.
we were looking at the house raised 4 inches. I just see bare feet, and it walked away.
Right. That's what I mean. They're up to fun tricks. You know, it's like nothing
Just
like
to avoid a bill.
They're not going to jail for manslaughter. Like the crimes that they're doing aren't on the books. Like the judge has to be like, well, we got to figure out a new sentence for this now. No one's ever done the moving house.
The ones across the street, I went down to Dunkin' Donuts, right? So the lady comes up to me and she's got the kid in her stroller. The kid's 9 in the stroller. She goes, excuse me, I'm having trouble. My husband's beating me. I need to blah, blah, blah,
Yes.
blah. She goes, she goes, I got to get home. Can I have $5 for the bus? I was like, you live across the street from me. And it's a block that way. And she looks at me and goes, yeah, but still.
I like to check in on the bus driver.
She said,
Yeah.
yeah, but still. I almost gave it to her.
Yeah.
And they all kind of look different too, right?
I can't remember them.
They wear the
They're-
long denim skirts to the
Right.
ankles. They
They-
like those.
Yeah, but like physical feature wise, do they have a particular look, or they're all like a
No,
gypsy
it's
can be
vague.
anything, right?
It's a range.
That's what's fun about them too. You
'Cause they
can't
travel.
crock 'em.
Because they're all in disguise. Some of these gypsies walk around with crutches, pretending they can't walk. Then all of a sudden they're walking a tightrope, looking for the tightrope business money.
Yeah.
They do all types of
They
things.
all have one leg, and then they just attach a toddler below the knee under the long skirts.
And that's what I like. That it's a family operation. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone kind of gets involved. It seems like
That's how you're going to get the best scams.
Yeah,
You know,
by-
you're running shit by your family.
right, a team of people.
Yeah.
I wonder too how high up the gypsies have ever infiltrated. You know what I mean? How like somebody in power is a gypsy that we don't know about. They're like Hydra to me.
Yes.
They're like a low scale Hydra.
I see what you're saying, but
You know what I
always-
mean?
I always thought, correct me if I'm wrong,
Sure.
the gypsies thrived among the low levels. See, I don't think they like big scams.
Because they're smart, man. Because they know that's how you get really
Yes.
caught.
If you get caught for 3 of their scams, it's like,
Right.
it's only $6. But I did 60 of these today.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
Very smart people.
Exactly.
That's what I'm. There's a great culture here.
Yeah, yeah. What a culture.
Culture indeed, man. Yep.
Yeah. Everyone's taking a sip at the same time,
It's great coffee.
which is a commercial break. Yeah, man, I like a gypsy.
We were talking about someone before gypsies that was fun.
My
Oh,
facility.
Your obviously we go back to your facility.
grooming camp?
Yeah, whatever you want. I always wonder that too when they're picking out. I guess when they're picking out the colors in the cults, if that's like if that's an active decision or they're just like whatever color. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, like what represents us?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the Crips weren't red, which I never understood.
Crips are blue,
Crips are blue. Which
Bloods
is
are red.
Bloods are red.
Bloods are red.
which makes perfect sense.
Did you?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's what I meant to
they
say.
nailed it
I
there.
thought the Bloods weren't red. I thought they changed colors.
No, Bloods are red, and Crips are blue. It's universally known.
How come they don't do that as
if
a
the
poem?
Bloods change colors, now they would have to really tell. That's a lot of people to tell. It's
a lot of explaining, yeah.
That's a lot of explaining.
Who are they? The Crips and the Bloods.
Crips and the Bloods. So you got the Latin Kings are
Crips
yellow.
are blood. Violets are blue. I'm gonna rape your wife because I'm in a gang.
Everyone knows the credo.
Sorry, yeah, Latin Kings.
When I
Black and yellow, the Latin Kings, if I remember.
yeah,
Right?
they're
Or
yes.
gold, yellow or gold.
Something like that, yeah. I know when I was in Los Angeles for my 8-day stint as a television writer. I
Yeah,
somebody-
buddy, I'm sorry. I heard about
this
that.
is a best case
He
scenario.
missed. Thank God he's alive. He missed the tornado. There was a giant earthquake. We could have lost you if you were out there.
Yeah, and I don't know that I fare so well in earthquakes.
You don't hit me as an earthquake guy.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm a earthquake survivor.
I just see you shaking around with a Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses on, pretending nothing's happening.
Yep.
People are screaming.
But, if anything could kill you...
No, that building was like that.
Yep.
Sorry. But I think it was like
100%. Yeah, too chill for an earthquake. I think it'd be a real issue.
Too chill, too shake.
If the earth wants you, the earth wants you.
Yeah, it gets you.
Mother Nature, always good to go back to your mummy. There's like a chart of colors you can wear and they've pretty much knocked out, because like we ran into somebody and they were like, you can't go here because this is this gang and this is this color. There's actually, I think if you go online, there's an actual sheet that tells you which gang meets which color, and they've kind of taken all the colors at this point.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, the gangs that came around later, they've had to settle on
fuchsia.
Yeah, they've had to, or they have to be like, we're actually like forest green and like a heather gray, because that was kind of all that's left.
Yeah,
for the
we wear fedoras. We're the Italian gang.
Yeah.
So George, our stepfather, I'm sure he's discussed. He was like trying out to be like a detective at one point, and he brought home this like folder, and it was for the gang task force, and it's sitting on the table. So of course I'm flipping through it.
Yeah.
And it was for the police department. It was in. It was full of the wrongest information, and I'm flipping through it, and I'm like 14, and I want to be like, George, this is not right.
Yeah.
Like
look outside, man.
Yeah, like the gangs were like cartoon drawings of like, I'm like, I don't think this is good. They're like, and it was stuff like, their colors are red, but they could also be 10 other colors. And I'm like, so like there was no information in it, and it was girthy. Like there was a lot of bad info in it, and I was like,
yeah, that's Charlie. That's a picture of Charlie Brown. Some of them have yellow shirts with black squigglies that go all the way around. That's the sad gang. They're always sad, walking around with their head down.
Yeah, what's wrong, gang? All our girlfriends broke up with us.
I think that's why a lot of the guys in the hood wear camo. Because at one point it was like, well, the only way for me to not wear all the gang clothes is to have camouflage on and to blend in. So they don't see me not wearing yellow.
Like it's a tactical move to survive.
I think so.
Maybe you're right, man.
There could be a lot of things.
That's fine.
Yeah. So what did you do this weekend? That's literally what I asked you before.
Oh, right. Well, I did not too much. Oh, get this. I hung in my pool all weekend. I walk into Greg's place.
Oh, yeah.
4th of July, which, by the way, they didn't invite you for some reason. I wanted them to.
I don't get invited to anything.
Yeah, I know, Joe. It's a problem that
That's cool. Let's break up the family. Let's draw a wedge between me and my brother. That's a fun.
Once every other month, I'm invited to Queens, and I'm like, "Yo, we should like call DeVito and Brandon." And he's like, "No, they're busy." I'm like, "Busy doing what?" He's like, "A lot of stuff."
No, I'm never busy, and there's always an open invitation to my backyard.
First of all, he's always busy. He was busy before the show. He did some TV show that no one knows about. 2, you've always been invited. You've been in my house once a week for the past 6 weeks. Or 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, you guys are doing the podcast.
First of all, not true. It's all the time. And the only time we saw you the last time I was here is because we literally walked past your house. Greg said, that's DeVito's house. And I said, maybe we should
I
not.
always tell you.
And then what did we do? We hung out for 6 straight hours.
We did. We had a time.
Yeah.
What'd we do?
We walked all around Astoria. We went to a bunch of comic book shops. Went to that model shop. We had
I offended your friend.
Whose friend? Who did you offend?
Your buddy, I asked him if he was a comedian, and you all looked at me, and I rolled, and I went, oh.
Yeah, it was Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's right.
We love to hang
party
out.
with Jerry on the weekends. So we hung in the pool all weekend.
Yeah, I keep defining. Yeah, what
Greg
pool?
gets on his
It's
high
not a
horse.
pool.
It's a very much a pool.
It is what I like to call a controlled puddle. Is what it is. All right, it is the highest level of puddle you can have.
Fine. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pitch you a puddle then. A puddle that comes right from the hose water. Right? Now, New York, as it's known, has one of the cleanest reservoirs in all of the country. So you're getting top-notch water in a controlled puddle. I don't mind.
Yeah.
In a puddle where you're in charge.
Where is this?
In my backyard.
I've been in your backyard.
He has an inflatable pool
Things are really taken up a notch.
that he'll fill on a Monday, and then on a Sunday he's in there sick, doesn't know why, he's sneezing. Well, that's because you got frogs living. He's got a whole swamp.
Be lucky to have frogs.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky.
Mosquito larva.
Yeah, he's growing chuds in his backyard.
I have a skimmer, so any visible bugs I take out.
He's got a skimmer, Greg.
I do have a skimmer.
A skimmer for a pool that is 5 inches deep and 3 feet in diameter. You just pick it up. He has a skimmer in his puddle.
I'll say this. I have a skimmer, and it's great for the bugs you can see. But after 3 days, there does tend to be a grayish film that you can't get rid of with the skimmer. So that's when I know to drain the pool and to put in new water.
Which is dump out his inflatable pool into God knows whose basement that's seeping into.
I dump it right in the apartment.
So wait, I've been in your backyard. It's 3/4 dirt that you referred to as a garden. And there was a hammock, I remember.
Yeah.
Where is this pool?
I'm up the ante now. There's a hammock, there's an umbrella, there's a bench, and I'm thinking about getting another pool to have a two-pool situation. Very cool situation.
Oh, different temperatures.
Yes,
Heat
different.
up,
You
cool
have a hot
down.
pool, a cool pool, or you do one pool normal, the other pool filled with rose petals.
That's
You
nice.
should do a shower, but like they do with toxic people. So like you can decontaminate after you get out of the pool. You know?
You walk in
That's
the
pretty
room
fun.
and they hit you with the
Yeah.
I hit you with the
Like an
hazmat spray.
outbreak.
yeah
Yeah.
or ET.
So the backyard is broken up into 2 sections. The garden that you're referring to,
The dirt.
which is, if you see it now, and I encourage everyone to come over to my apartment. If you see it now, it's a lush garden that my landlord's dad tends to. He's got some tomatoes. He's got a squash in there. It's looking all right.
A squash.
The one squash.
I've seen a squash. So far.
One is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
One is
He's,
One's all you need.
Yeah, he's a greedy man.
How
How
much
many
is this?
squashes do you need?
Yeah. How many fucking weird lasagnas is he making?
And then you got my concrete area, which is houses the pool and all the other things that are happening back.
And a fence, not
And your wild cats, right?
Yeah. If you come on a lucky day, you might be able to see the whole gang.
Who's it? It's Barbara, Zuzi,
Jennifer. I know there's a Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah. There's
I
There's a
listen.
Jennifer, there's a Bandit, there's Orange, and then there's
You
Baby
really
Orange.
got lazy on Orange.
there's
And Baby
more.
Orange.
There's Baby Orange and Baby Bandit. And then there's Mr. Scruffy, and he's a big problem. He bosses all the other cats around. I chased Mr. Scruffy out of there. He's a bastard.
You're just you're getting more and more cats because last time we talked, there was like
Yep.
2 cats.
Oh, they outnumber us by quite a bit now. It's the situation it is.
Just take it straight.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the mug, though.
drink it straight, man.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh,
Anything in
man,
our days.
I did this the television show earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had a clam casino at 9 in the morning.
well-
it'll change your day.
I've heard. Rumor has it that this Clams Casino you ate wasn't a real Clams Casino.
Turns out it wasn't either. Turns out I think it might have been prop food. But I don't know, man. He gave it to me as a gift, and I was like, well, that's nice. So then I just started eating it, and the whole crew on set went, whoa, look, what? And I was like, am I not supposed to eat this? And they were like, no one's ever ate the gift before.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. You give me a...
Does he always give food as a gift?
Every now and again, I guess.
What's the name of the show?
Hopefully they'll air the thing. They might not. Who knows? But
that's fair.
maybe for FCC reasons.
That's pretty fair.
So what did you do this weekend?
I feel like I'm gonna let the team down now. wasn't eating. Fake
No,
Clam
you talk
Casinos.
and we
What
bring
are
it
you
up.
talking about, man?
We'll add some
Yeah,
juice.
man, we'll juice
we
this
juice
puppy
it
up,
up.
man.
This weekend, I was working my night job at the club, and we hosted a circus sideshow. They came in, and the owner was like, "You guys can't do any fire stuff." And I don't know if you're about anything about circus sideshows. Fire stuff is a big part of it.
Yeah, man. You can't cut my wings,
That's
pal.
what he said. He goes, "You're not gonna."
man.
He goes, "You're not gonna something the integrity of our performance." So he did like this fire eating shit. He's like, "This is all we're gonna do." And like, no fireballs. He's like, "No fireballs." He goes, "We're gonna do it first, and we'll be fast." Okay, guy goes up on stage. He immediately starts shooting fireballs throughout the room.
Of course, that's what I would do.
Right?
Yeah,
and I'm
hell
just
yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna go over to the side here and get the fire extinguisher. If he does another fireball, I'm gonna shoot him with it.
Yeah, so far, it's a hell of a show.
At this point, he knocks over the entire bottle of kerosene. The entire stage bursts into flames.
Come on. Really?
There's
Get outta
video
here.
of it.
I can't believe you thought you were going to let us down with this story. I talked about my stupid cats. This is a crazy tale, man.
The guy, he's got like a little bowl, and he would dip the things in the bowl and
Yeah.
do the whole like
Yeah,
da-da-da-da. We get it. And then he goes to tip it, and then he's got a side chick kick.
So, yeah, an assistant.
Yeah, man.
She knocks the whole fucking thing over. There's just fire, just pours. Like it pours out
Oh,
like
I
a
love
liquid
it.
fire.
Yes.
For a second, I was like, that's actually bitching.
Like
So-
wildfire.
Yeah, so I had the fire extinguish the whole fucking stage.
Get out.
Yeah, and
That's
they
crazy.
I was mad because they lied, but also impressed because they just kept moving like they did not burst into flames.
She was like, "This is the third Larry we lost this month."
Yeah, and then so then there was a half a man jumping up and down on his hands
Now,
in broken glass.
when you say half a man, and
was-
whoa, lot there. Hang on. When you say half a man, do you mean dwarf or do you mean a man who has no arm or no legs?
Half a man was generous on my part. He was less than half. I'd say he was 35%. He
Little
probably
person?
right below. No, he had no legs or hips or waist. He walked along on his hands.
Oh yeah.
And he did it on glass.
And what he did was they poured broken glass out, and he jumped up and down on the hands.
Let me say this.
Yeah, it was a whole.
You don't got legs, testicles, knees, toes.
He's famous.
You showing up is enough.
Yeah.
You don't got to
True.
walk on glass.
Yeah, that's a great point, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great
They were
point.
very insistent on me knowing that he's famous. He's got a wax statue in Ripley's. This guy.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was probably just a De Niro that broke.
It was off-putting.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be.
That's a good point, though, man. To be like so cynical or like saturated with entertainment,
Yeah.
that just the sight of that isn't enough.
Yeah.
But I guess is that wrong then?
He's funny. He was funny, but I think I might have been courtesy laughing because.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hard to laugh when you're looking at that.
Yeah, man. I think that's a solid move as a
Yeah.
person to be like, I'll
Yeah.
give him a little bit more than I'd give a guy with legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
If you could get two of them, put them on a skateboard, glue them together.
Be like a bobsled.
Glue them together.
You know, glue them hip to hip
man.
together, right?
Oh no, I know.
And now they're walking like they're one of these like a human cartwheel.
Well, you know what you do?
Like a starfish.
If you put the cut sections together, it's like, remember that cat dog show?
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
put them on the skateboard.
It'd be like a quadruped.
Yeah.
Get them on the skateboard.
oh, man.
Or I would say this: for the rest of your life, you're my back, and now we're man and a half. You know?
Oh, what do you
now,
mean?
We're man and a half now, right? So, like, instead of you being half a man, and people are like, "Oh, you're only half a man."
Interesting, yeah.
No, I add you to me because
Right.
I'm failing Greg.
Right.
Now we got half a man, Steve, and failing Greg. Now we're a man and a half.
This
I'd
is
wanna-
very interesting.
We get hired as one person.
I'd want a woman for the other.
Yeah.
Now. 'Cause if
Sure,
you're gonna do
diversity.
it, you want both.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Equal, you got the wage gap and all.
Well, I want my man to be super strong, so like a Goro of sorts.
Okay.
You know, I got 4 arms.
Oh, right. Yeah, you get a guy who whatever you're lacking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
What
that's
does he
not
got?
bad.
I'm working on a car with 4 hands. Hold this. I'm constantly saying, hold this.
Yeah.
And he's holding shit.
And then when you're having sex with your wife,
Yes.
you drape them in all black. It's like stage hands. You don't even notice them.
Oh,
Yeah,
black
yeah.
hand, but just white gloves that are floating. You know? And she's like, whoa, what is all this?
No, I was not thinking that, but
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean,
yeah,
it's open.
100%. Oh,
Yeah.
it's open.
I'm
It's
in
open. Let's keep
normal.
it open.
I'm in
Yes.
normal gear. He's completely in black, just white gloves, in glowing gloves in the night. Now my wife is like, "Ooh, send old magic hands around." You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm humping, and these hands, they're fucking. They're like
going.
They're like, who was the Addams Family guy?
That you're gonna name him, Mr.
What?
Magic Hands.
Yeah, Mr. Magic Hands, the man and a half.
Man and a half, man. Yeah, this is a very cool idea.
Very cool.
Very
Or
cool
I would just like,
concept.
if I was a man, if I was just a half a man,
Yeah.
I would definitely just like staple some rollerblades to my bottom half so that I got something like legs. You know?
See, now I see what you're saying there.
Put some rockets
but then
on
the problem that I feel like is you're rolling around too much. You have less control. I guess
You'd
you
want
could
a handbrake.
break.
A handbrake. You get a handbrake.
You got some kind of.
I think you need more like an office chair to get full mobility. I feel like on rollerblades you're going straight.
Yeah. An office chair is going to work.
Yeah.
Or you do an electric chair like they actually have. That makes sense.
I hear in the medical industry they actually have chairs with wheels on them that take you places.
Wheelchairs.
Wheelchairs
great
is what
idea.
they're
medical
called.
industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wheelchairs. Right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen one of them guys on one of them robot chairs, and I gotta be honest, my idea was not as good as the robot chair. A skateboard or rollerblades, no. Just put them on one of those chairs that's electrical.
What's a robot chair?
You know, like it's like a wheelchair with a power, and they can use it to turn,
Like a jazz.
like a jazzy.
Yeah,
but the
but
medical kind.
The only thing with that I like about the rollerblades is that it's more proportionate to their body, so it seems like a part of
You're
it.
sleeker.
You're sleeker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's good to be
The
sleek.
other stuff that's a bit bulkier, and then
Bit
you're
bulky.
it stands out more when you got this full thing and then a little piece of flesh on
That
top.
stands out more than just a 3-foot man with rollerblades stapled to his abdomen. zipping down Broadway.
And, you'll probably there's so far you've mentioned hot glue and staples. You probably want to get a doctor involved somewhere in here to figure out the schematics.
Velcro.
Just to chip in some info here.
I don't know. Yeah, attaching a unfortunate paraplegic person to rollerblades is a home project. You might want to get
DIY
some professionals in there.
That's true. I don't really got to do it myself. It's not like this is Kosovo.
Yeah, man, it's not like a deck in the back.
Yeah. That's funny. You'd have to get like a guy who does. I have to add time to my brothers. Hey, you guys got to do a commercial. Hey, it's 0:39. That means it's time for Anthony's Corner.
My favorite.
Okay, this Anthony's Corner is brought to you by Meineken Mufflers.
Oh, Meineken.
Get a muffler.
Different than Meineke.
yeah, it's a competitor. They get a muffler and get a wife.
Oh,
They're selling them both. What would happen?
I fucked this up.
What?
Joe, you got to go down and put money in the meter. I'll give it back to you. I can't do it from here.
Can you do it online?
No, because I didn't take the zone number down.
Oh, well, guess.
Sorry, you're gonna get a ticket.
Can you guess?
Just go and come right back.
All right.
Well, we'll wait to do Anthony's Corner.
We'll wait to do Anthony's Corner, of course. You and I will do a commercial break.
Okay, great.
I'm sorry, Joe. It'll take you 4 minutes. Or should
What?
I have went? Should I have went?
No, maybe we all should have went. We all should have went and left Joe. I think so.
Damn it.
It's all right, man.
It's okay. We'll do a commercial.
What did you do? What did you do this weekend? You had 2 late New York
I
Comedy
had
Club
some great
spots.
spots.
That was fun.
Yeah, I got this new idea I'm cooking, man. I got a bunch of new ideas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want to talk about any on air?
I was thinking about it. Then I was like, no, do I want to talk about it on air?
Why?
I don't know.
Too risque?
Well, because this is gonna make me $1 million, and I don't want it to. I don't want an old fucking the After Dark group taking all my money.
Taking what, a bit?
No, it's a movie idea that I did.
Oh, you called me about this movie idea. I thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah, I've been working on it, so I'm very excited.
If you say it now, then people know it's you that said it.
It's true. This is like a thing, right? This is like a trademarking it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. I could talk about. I was talking about this earlier. It kind of made you laugh about
What?
that cab driver I had.
Who?
On the way.
You took a cab here?
I had to. They gave me a car service, real nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this was a guy. He was super positive and super bombastic. He reminded me of Dexter's friend Jimmy Smits in Dexter.
Oh,
He was
yes.
like,
Dexter.
Yeah, Dexter, I made a roast. But he kept saying,
Come fishing with me, Dexter.
that was the energy of him.
Yeah.
But then he would say sad things. And he goes, I don't know, Anthony. Sometimes you marry the wrong woman. But it's okay. He kept going. He kept kind of doing that. He would be like,
That's okay.
he was waving it a little
Yeah,
bit.
I
He
love
would be
it.
like, but it's okay. It was
Sometimes
great.
you marry the wrong woman is a lot of information.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too sad for that voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the people were leaping from the buildings, but that's okay. They seem happy to be flying. A dream.
Sometimes the only way up is the way down.
That's okay. The scientists, maybe Chernobyl was better off.
Oh, I watched Stranger Things. Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's great.
Season 3?
It's great. I mean, I was kind of in the beginning, I was like, they're rehashing whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty
But
similar.
then I was like, I love these characters.
Yeah.
So fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then I just had a great time. I really enjoyed it.
Did you notice? It's like episode 6.
Yeah.
Will looks one way. Episode 7, he grew 7 inches.
Yeah,
I don't know if they took a break.
No, I don't think they did. And I think this was a bold move.
He had
a lot of shows, when they have kids, they'll wait until they're done with puberty or catch them before. Stranger Things was like, we want them in the thick of it.
Dude, I'm telling you, episode 6, Will is one height. Episode 7.
I believe you.
I honestly think they maybe took 2 weeks off, and he's like, even the outfit they saved doesn't fit anymore, and he's sweating, and he's anxious around Wilma Thurman now. What's her name?
yeah.
Not Wilma Thurman. Winona Ryder.
Yeah, Winona Ryder. Well,
Yeah, they are. That Mike looks weird.
Mike looks insane. Mike looks worse than the monsters. Mike, I'm like, I'll bring the Demogorgon back because I can't look at Mike anymore. It's too weird.
Yeah, this guy's got a nose for a 20-year-old and a body of a 10-year-old.
Yeah, man. You rarely see puberty captured on television.
Yeah.
And boy, when you do, is it frightening. It's horrible.
That's what if aliens came down to Earth, they would be like, oh, this is a puberty show. This is very weird. Very scary.
Very scary.
The monsters I'm fine with.
Yeah, these guys are fine. I assume these are the good guys.
Yeah. It's like they stretched them out.
Yeah, I know. Mike looks crazy.
11 looks great.
She looks
She looks like I think women don't go through puberty as bad. Well, maybe not when they're on TV.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're talking about just, I think they look more like, I could picture her as an adult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're starting to look like how you're going to look.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen there. That's a mess.
They're just shaking this is a magic 8-ball.
Yeah, guys.
No one clue.
Guys, it's like a real crapshoot once you hit puberty. That's a whole different guy. You could look at men's pictures of them as a teenager, and you would have, it looks like a face-off change thing.
I guess, women, when they go through puberty, though, sometimes they get braces and glasses and pimples.
Yeah, but facially, everything is pretty much where it's going to be.
Men get stretched out like a Stretch Armstrong doll, so you don't understand what you're looking at anymore.
Yeah, nose is over here, green eyes, then they got brown ones as an adult. Everything's topsy-turvy.
Yeah, but hey, man, he's making out with I wonder if that was his first kiss, was an on-screen kiss.
Oh, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
My first kiss was 11, and he's got to go back and watch the show to remember his first love.
That's interesting, man. That if you end up dating one of your co-stars on that show, and then you can't ever watch your show again because you're watching that. That's crazy. That sucks.
Yeah,
you know, because you can't ever. I don't know, man.
Buzz him in. You know who looked normal was that one kid with the weird teeth.
Oh yeah.
He's like the only one who looked normal.
Yeah, he did. He looked pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Because, that's the other thing, too. It's like some of them probably went through puberty, and then these other ones, didn't yet.
Yeah.
I didn't start going through puberty until sophomore year of high school.
Really?
Yeah.
High school?
Yes.
Yeah, that's about right. That seems about right. I mean, you're the same height as you were in 9th grade. You got a beard and hair in college.
Yes. Post-college. I got hair in college and then a beard in
oh, boy.
Hawaii.
Did you bring that with you?
Yeah, because I didn't.
Is that the new one? Or oh, boy. I'm sorry, Joe. Oh, okay. Don't worry. We got a Patreon.
Joe, yeah, we got so much. We got these things for so long.
Much more time.
Then there was this other thing when I went to the beach last week. I thought this was funny, too, but I never talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Italian mother, right? Younger, Italian mother, Jones Beach. And then there was this little kid, her kid, would dance, just running around in front of the lifeguard stand. And one of the lifeguards was like, hey, I'm not trying to be rude or whatever, but your kid has to move in case I have to leap down and save someone. And she just in front of her kid, she goes, I get it. You don't want to jump down and squash my kid's head. I get it.
Wait, what pool were you at? What
just
beach
Jones Beach.
Oh, man.
I just thought it was so funny. The kid could hear it.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was so funny. Her being like, yeah, you're 6'3", 275. Come down with such force. Body parts are everywhere. I get it.
I guess you don't want to bring that home.
Yeah.
The old bag of bones home.
Yeah.
I get it.
I thought it was so funny.
Yeah. How was Jones Beach?
It was great, man. I saw all those clouds. That was 2 weeks ago.
We talk about it?
Yeah, remember we did that on the Patreon episode.
Oh, can we do Greg's Corner?
Yeah, I would love if you have a Greg's Corner. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's in addition to kind of a similar one you did.
Very great.
All right, start the clock.
Okay, you're on.
All right, for this edition of Greg's Corner, I'm going to say the call line for the movie, and you have to guess what the movie's about.
Oh, great.
Similar to what you did.
Oh, like Horror Movie Showdown.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm going to give the catchphrase. This is like the trailer catchphrase.
Oh, yeah.
And then you go, oh, this is what that movie's about.
Great.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do the first one. I'll do a test one.
Okay.
See if you get it.
All right.
So it goes, umbrella. You're going to need a bunch of those.
Oh, boy. I know what this movie is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Umbrella, you're going to need a bunch of... This is about that big Thai wave that happened years ago. That big tidal wave. And
okay.
And somebody was like... What are we gonna do? And somebody went, somebody took out one umbrella, and they go, umbrella, ha ha ha. You're gonna need a bunch of those.
Yeah, I know. You don't know
the size of that thing. We're gonna lose models.
Yeah, Bangkok is dead. Yeah, actually, you know what? You're right. It's 100% what the movie's about.
That's anytime a natural disaster happens in those places, it's horrible because it gives super religious people a little bit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like when anything like the New Orleans hurricane, Katrina, or that thing in Thailand, then like those evangelical guys can come on and be like, God did not like what was going on in that city.
Yeah.
It gives them like a little bit.
But even if that wasn't happening, they would say something else. You know, it's like,
Right.
oh, you get hit by a car? God must not like you. Oh, and then nothing happens. It's, someone sneezes. Oh, is that allergies? Maybe God's allergies.
Yeah. At what point is it
Too small.
Too small
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that it's not really God's wrath.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just you got the sniffles.
I got to get a haircut this weekend. Oh, God,
Well.
you don't look God with the haircut. Something. You'll figure it out. It's God, though.
Yeah.
All right, round 2.
Yeah, all right.
All right. I got to think of one.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Of course.
All right,
Is that all right? I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't rule with an iron fist. Take a year. I don't care.
This night might be our last night, but it's a good night.
Oh man, yeah, all right. This is about a married couple
Uh-huh.
who things have got a little stale in the bedroom
Sure.
with old Jennifer and Andy. And what did they do? They went to medieval times.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
they don't pay these knights what they should, so they went to medieval times to get a third. And
Yeah, buzz Joe in.
and okay,
Well, right back from this.
right.
So tell us, medieval times.
all right, but. They realize that they've done this one too many times, as they have blown their kids' college fund on threesomes with medieval knights. So they looked at each other and they, we need this for our marriage. But God damn it, Jennifer. Yes, Andy, this night is gonna be our last night. But God damn it, that's a good night.
Yeah. We call it Good Night Tonight. Starring Andy Circus and Andy Gomez. Who was that Spanish guy who was in Ocean's 8?
Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
Double Andy.
Double Andy.
Joe, welcome back. We're doing
We're doing
Greg's Corner.
Greg's Corner.
Tell you how you play this, and you could get the next round.
Okay.
You say, I'm going to state the movie, the catchphrase.
Catchphrase of the movie.
Yeah, and you have to tell me what the movie's about.
Okay.
Okay? So, all right, let me come up with one more, and then you guys could do one.
Okay,
if
cool.
you like. If
cool,
you like.
cool. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so let me think of one. They're a crazy race, but I believe in them.
It's Superman.
No.
It's a made-up movie that I wrote.
Oh.
So you have to guess the
You
plot.
gotta say what's going on in that movie based on that line.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Anthony,
Take your time.
Anthony, you go first.
Say it again.
You go first.
No. Can you say the line again?
They're a crazy race, but I believe in them.
Oh yeah. It's a movie about God talking to one of his angels.
Yes.
And when his angel brought to the table, he goes, I don't know. People keep trying to wipe out the Jews. Year in and year out, they keep trying to do it. I'm not for it.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I don't know what you made in the factory, but people do not like these people. And God goes, hey, Michael, they're a crazy race, but God damn it, I believe in them.
Yeah, I was trying to think of that classic line. You know that classic line, Joe? What's that line they're always like, where they're like, the humans, they are a brutal race.
Yeah, it's Superman.
What did he say?
Marlon Brando says it.
What does he
to his
say?
Kid. He says, they're blah, 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 but they're lost. That's why I send them you, my son.
No, that's pretty good, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That's what he says.
But that's in Superman. I'm talking about, you've always...
Superman?
Superman's a whole other story.
Superman.
Superman's interesting. If anyone wants to draw a picture of Superman, send it in. Sounds like a fun idea.
I have a feeling you could just take a picture of Anthony in his pool and it looks the same.
Oh.
Hilarious, correct.
No, they're always like, the aliens always look at Earthlings.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're a mean race, but they have potential.
Yeah,
or
I know
something.
exactly what you're talking about.
Superman's an alien.
Somebody out
Yeah.
there always feels a soft spot for humans.
Yes, there's always the guy who's like, they're going to wipe out all the humans.
Yeah.
And then one guy goes, no, they're violent, but they have
He
potential.
like watches a kid play with a puppy
Yeah.
for like 30
Yes.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have potential.
Yeah, we really are in the eyes of the galaxy, like
The worst?
The worst. Not the worst, but like when you're somewhere, you're like, yeah, but they're a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they mean well. Like, we're that person.
Yeah, it's like he's stumbling, but
he's got a big heart.
He's got a big heart.
Yeah.
He'll bite you.
Yeah. And they're talking about our smartest guy. And they're like, he's got a big heart.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll drag you down.
Yeah, sure. He's going on and on about quantum physics, but it's nothing it's nothing at a first grade reading level we're not doing up here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, so that's the end of Greg's corner.
That was a great Greg's corner.
I missed all of Anthony's corner.
No, we didn't do it.
We didn't do it yet.
No, we didn't do
we had
it.
to wait off for you to get back
we
here.
held off for you, man.
So let's close it out on Anthony's corner.
Oh, okay, cool. All righty. Tech it out. Tech stuff. All right, so I am.
Tech it out. Tech stuff.
Yeah. All right, so these are new apps that have just come out in Silicon Valley.
Ooh.
And you guys have to tell me what these apps do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, first up, Ape Watch.
I got this. Buzz.
All right, Buzz, you got it.
Buzz, this is the watch that tells you how many apes are in the business.
Fucking
if
great
you're
idea.
afraid of, first of all, you could use it for several reasons.
Sure.
One, if you're in a jungle and you're afraid apes are going to come bash your heads up.
Beautiful.
Boom. Two, you're in a boardroom and you think maybe my cohorts have been taken over by apes.
Oh,
Apes in human costumes.
very smart.
This thing is going to tell you. Three, is this Planet of the Apes happening again?
Oh, you're cooking.
Yeah.
God damn,
Yeah, how many
man.
words?
You
How
in the
many-
kitchen right now. Got a bunch of peppers.
Ape Watch. And does it do live streams?
Fuck, man, it could. I don't know. Why not?
You want to take a stab?
It's a new company, so maybe
Can
not
I,
yet.
can I
but-
just ask one question?
Of
Now, when
course,
you said it will help you to know when Planet of the Apes happens again, when did it happen the first time?
Oh,
Because I believe I missed Planet of the Apes.
in the movies. Movies are real.
You are. I've never. No one's ever gotten this many words right on a thing. It's crazy. But you can steal.
I was wondering, would it be an
explain.
app that gives you ape time,
Good.
Like
good idea.
banana
Yeah.
breakfast,
Yeah.
chest beating times,
Banana pudding.
banana
sign language? Is it all sign language?
Yeah.
Better. I'll say yours are better than the app. These stupid app developers didn't think of your. It's just a countdown clock to the next Planet of the Apes movie. But you had so many words, more words than a first on tech it out tech stuff.
Ape Watch has nothing to do with the ape taking over the planet.
No, it's
Just
just a
when-
countdown to the next movie coming out.
When is the next movie coming out?
Nobody knows. That's
We
why you
don't
gotta
have
get that
to
watch.
Fair enough.
All right, Mudhound.
Mudhound.
Yeah. This is, as of right now, it's very popular.
I'll buzz. Unless you want to buzz. I'll go first.
No, by all means.
Mudhound. Oh, well, this is how to find the closest. This is an app, of course. How to find the closest
got it.
mud.
Oh, fuck, man. I thought you had it just based on your eyes.
Oh, dogs?
No.
Well, I want to talk about Mudhound, what I thought, which was it finds you the closest mud puddle. Because if you're like a dog and you like to get around in the mud,
Great app.
yeah,
Great app.
or maybe you're like a kid, like a a pig pen type kid.
Gotcha.
You want to make mud pies.
Great.
Mudhound
The
is going
app
to
is like
sniff
the
out.
hound. It sniffs out the mud.
Yeah, sniffs out the mud.
Great app, man. You want to for the steal?
I was going to say the same thing.
Oh, okay. Team up answer.
Man and a half.
It lets you know when your area wants their butt eaten.
Wait, what?
Mudhound.
It's a
It
what?
lets you know.
It's
know
a
how
dog
they have
or an
that-
app?
It could be a dog. Whoever in
Read
your
what you
area
wrote.
lets you know who in your area wants their butt eaten. So you go on Mudhound.
This is like Tinder.
I thought, yeah.
Like Tinder,
Isn't
but
that-
it's very specific. Okay. Whizbucks.
Oh, God, I'm mad at this one. I get mad when you can tell Anthony's falling asleep. He was falling asleep on this one. Whizbucks?
Yeah, Whizbucks.
All right, I'm going to take a guess.
Yeah.
This is a money dollar amount for wizards. So, if you do a bunch of magic things, you could gain a bunch of whizbucks that could be used on your. It's like Bitcoin. It's like Bitcoin for wizards.
It's surprisingly less complicated than that. I'll say.
Is it X or CKS?
CKS.
I got nothing.
Oh, God, it was bucks.
You send them your pee in the mail, and they'd send you money back.
Pea sales?
Yeah, you send them an envelope full of pee.
How are
and
they making money?
It's like Rakuten. Nobody knows yet. It's a very new company.
Like Rakuten?
Yeah.
What the hell's Rakuten?
Rakuten, I don't know. Somehow you buy stuff online and they give you money back. It's in the Rakuten family. That's a real app, by the way. All right. Bring.
I think it's just a new phone.
Yeah, that's probably a good.
Phone
idea.
app?
Nope. An app for your phone, definitely.
So you know when someone's calling you.
Well, I guess that would
Close.
just be a call. But
Bring. Let me try again.
bring.
It's an app to remind you to take things with you. You know, it's like bring your keys.
Man, huge.
Bring your wedding ring.
It's huge, man. That's a great. You got a great app brain.
Like if you want your loved one to bring you stuff home.
Yes.
Bring
Yeah.
Bring nachos. Love it.
You might want to. The founders of Bring might want to rethink what they've done here.
Yeah.
It texts you things to say on a date. Really, it serves as a serial killer finder. So anyone who's using Bring who needs that app is a killer.
So if you're just nervous on a date,
Yep.
you could end up in jail.
The police will come if you open up the Bring app. Yeah, 100%.
And the Bring app, I gotta say, let's dive into this a little bit. That's kind of a serial killer app where it's like, it's just kind of asking you questions on the sly.
Right.
Like, how many inches is the plexiglass in your basement?
Right.
You know?
Stuff like that.
Or your
yeah.
facility.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring, call the police. We got a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I have a contractor who's looking to put cages in basements. Do you want a discount? Yes. Bring. Find the serial killer.
It
Absolutely.
might be good for the FBI to actually release that app like preemptively.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
you're gonna
bad.
I like
Could be a government app.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, we got a couple more. We got a Koodle.
I have a clear-cut idea what this is. This is an app that will allow you to cool down your poodles. So if you've got a hot dog,
Man, you're good.
Koodle is like a box that opens up that's got a bunch of ice in it. And you throw your dog in there, cool him down. He's too hot.
Like a poodle puddle.
Yeah, poodle
Or
puddle.
Poodle puddle pool.
Damn it.
Poodle puddle pool.
You didn't get a lot of words right, but I think that's better. So, honestly, it's just a rent-a-poodle service for old ladies if they have business functions to go to and they want to appear rich and lonely.
So, yes. So if you're in a business meeting and you're like, I'm not gonna have this lady. I'm not gonna buy her app. She's too fun
Doesn't
and
seem
in
wealthy
a
enough.
relationship.
Yes. It just
Yes.
seems
She's
too-
poor and happy.
Yeah, poor and happy.
No.
Nope. Here comes
Koodle.
Koodle. They bring it to you and they
Yes.
go, Jesus Christ.
Like a hot tub, sitting alone. She's crying. She's drinking a Manhattan. It's like, oh wow, that's who I want to help.
cigarette
She is
on the
rich
long filter.
and lonely.
Exactly.
This app also works for men who are trying to, get in the will. You know, they're trying to, like the Cole Smiths of the male community.
Right.
Nicole Smiths, you're trying to bang an old rich woman who's got whatever, Koodle.
Koodle. And then the ladies go, man, that must be an old venture capitalist or something.
Oh, because of like an old cooter. Where did you get the word from? Or the app company?
I don't know. I don't write the names. The business
That's what I
people
meant.
do.
Who does?
Just Steve Jobs' nephew. Ricky Divots.
Oh, right. Steve Jobs.
Ricky Divots, the steel worker. Hey, I'm Ricky Divots. How you doing? I'm Ricky Divots. I build buildings. Zinc. I got a nail gun. Ricky Divots. Ricky Divots.
Yeah, Ricky Divots. All right, that might be it. No, I got one more. Okay, one more. How we doing on time?
Look behind you. That's what the time is.
Well, we're well over. So that's it.
Thanks for listening.
Oh
Joe,
yeah, plugs.
we got to listen to Cerebros. Me and the Wolf, we do our Cerebros
Smart,
podcast.
man.
We talk about comic book stuff and family stuff.
Smart. And I will be at. When does this come out? A couple weeks.
Yeah, I don't know when. I don't understand.
Well,
when
next
this
week
comes
is
out.
Scott, and then this will come out the week after that. So I will be at Comics and Mohegan Sun August 1st through August 3rd. And listen, my mom and I just started a new podcast. So listen to that. It's called Fucking Your Son. Right.
Yeah, the 18th to the 21st of July, I'll be at Go Bananas in Cincinnati. Drive out to Ohio, Cincinnati. Drive out, and then also I'll be at the Montreal Comedy Festival with Joe List, the 25th to the 28th 8th of July. Anthony will also be at the Montreal Comedy Festival.
Yeah.
And he's going to be staying in my hotel with me.
I will have already been there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and you stay longer, and we drive home together.
See you next week.
Joe, do you have anything you wanted to plug?
I'm going to be at Levity.
No, you're
drinking. Probably.
What about your
This
Instagram?
weekend. My Instagram is 666JSS.
Nice.
And remember to be happy, Studios.
Yes.
Go
Please.
here. Great podcast. Becky rules.
Becky rules. They got merch. We got merch for sale. She's got merch for sale. She's got lots of stuff for sale.
Yeah.
Go to our website. Remember to happys.com. Becky, is that right?
Yeah. And
Great.
now for some bonus content.
No bonus content.
Nice. Yes, Becky.
Greg loses his patience. Thanks. It's just a closet.
This isn't where you're plotting your revenge?
So I guess we'll
I
just.
do that in my mind.
See, this is the thing, right? If you're singing the song, then you know. Then we know that you know.
I'm not supposed to know?
You're not supposed to know. The lights go out. I mean, it's like you're not listening to me, man. This is what gets frustrating. The lights will. You're gonna pretend like the lights are out. We get mad at Becky.
I'm mad at Becky.
Let's just do the podcast.
That's not what you said to do.
I don't know. I'm not.
You literally texted me earlier and said,
Yeah.
I'm in a great mood, by the way.
I was, but it is hard. It's frustrating.
Nothing's happened yet to get you mad. Do you know what I mean? We haven't started yet. You could have a reason to be mad, but the reason hasn't happened yet, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying there won't be a reason.
Yeah.
Could be one on the way.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm asking you I want to do a thing, and you're
on
not.
board.
It's not accepting in your brain. It's not going in. You're not understanding what I want to do.
I totally. I didn't know at first that I wasn't supposed to know, but I understand that.
Yeah. The idea. Okay. We're not starting yet. We're not starting. This isn't starting. We're gonna start the podcast.
I think we're missing some good stuff here. Though.
We're gonna talk now because then the whole thing is ruined again.
Maybe we'll do this as a bonus thing at the end.
The first 7 minutes of this
Yeah,
podcast
Joe-
is just you guys
I
complaining about how each other doesn't listen.
He's not listening.
No, I'm listening. I am. I'm so on board with I don't know Joe's going to be here, and I'm excited just to see if I can pull it off as an actor.
How about you just don't talk for the first 3 minutes?
Okay.
Let's just start the podcast.
3
Let's not do the
minutes.
thing. I don't want to do the thing.
Oh, we're on air now. I did not get that. That's why I've just been saying things.
Well, I don't know if we're on. I think we're probably on air because the clock started.
Well, maybe this will be the bonus thing. Okay. Not talking beginning now.
I don't care.
3
Let's
minutes.
just start the podcast. Let's just start it. I don't want to do the thing.
Why?
Let's
I
not
think
do
it's
the thing.
fun. Let's do the thing.
We're doing the thing.
Let's do the thing, man. This is fun.
Okay, then we have to start the whole podcast over.
Yeah.
And we'll keep this, though, for the bonus.
We're not keeping this.
Fun. This is fun.
This is great.
Becky says great.
Greg getting mad, Anthony not understanding why.
100% great.
Quintessential rat dude
Yeah.
cast.
Put this at the end. People are going to be like fucking excited.
We'll put it at the end.
Yeah, we'll put it at the end.
Then the
No, because it
surprise
ruins the illusion.
What? People.
I like to keep it kayfabe.
Oh, illusion.
There is an
man.
illusion that happens.
Lord.
That
Okay.
there is an illusion that happens that every time Joe
Yes.
shows up to a place, the lights go out,
Okay.
and he's just there.
See, this is great. Now they know.
Now they
That's
shouldn't
the thing.
know. Joe, just come in because we're not
No,
doing the illusion
no.
because you're making this content. And the more this is content, the more time we're wasting. I don't want to make this content. I just wanted to do the fucking Undertaker entrance.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
All right.
You got to reset the clock. And you delete everything that happened before this. I will not have this as content.
Maybe I can be emailed it privately. Then I will put it up.
If you put it up, I'll quit the fucking podcast. And this is content. You're making this funny, and it's making me mad because now we're wasting
What am I
content.
supposed
No,
to do?
it is content.
Not
we have
be
to
funny?
Use it.
Yes.
Can't turn it off, man.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Fright fans? This is Greg Stone on the Rad Dudecast. If you want 4 episodes a month of bonus content, every episode better than the last, go to patreon.com, sign up, be a Rad Dude Patreon. Hey, you could just give us money for nothing. We'll take it. Throw $1, throw $100, and don't listen to the episodes. Do it. Lock the gates.
This episode of the Rad Dudecast was recorded at Remember to Be Happy Studios. Production by Becky Rodriguez at Human Places, the EZA 3, with video editing by Tanner Williams, Low Kinky 69.